Good afternoon, YouTube. It's your man George Page coming to you live on YouTube. I'm gonna speak about this. This is something, a situation that it's just, why does it keep happening, especially to us in the black community? On March 13th, a young black woman by the name of Breonna Taylor, who was a paramedic at EMT, was murdered in her home by Louisville police in the state of Kentucky. Now, it wasn't that long ago we had a situation in the Arbery, the Ahmed, Ahmed Arbery murder, which he was killed by two white men while he was jogging in his neighborhood. Now we have this situation where this time it's the police that committed the murder. Now the story goes that on March 13th at 1 a.m., the Louisville Metro Police had a warrant for a drug suspect. Now, the address that was given to him was a wrong address. The suspect they were looking for was arrested and was in custody days earlier. And they were able to obtain this, what you call a no-knock warrant for, Breonna's apartment where she lived with her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker. Now, I'm gonna say like this: no warrants are just where the police take it if they have like a extreme case which they have to bust in and try to catch people in the act. But there's been several situations in the past that these no-knock warrants have been, have caused a lot of deaths. They've been used in situations where there wasn't even the right area. I mean, there was a story a while back where a grandmother was home and she was shot and her little granddaughter was killed. And, and that's just sad. And this woman here, and like I said, Breonna was an EMT who was on the front lines fighting to save people during this whole epidemic. And she was at her home. And we just had a situation where a black woman, Antonita Jackson, was murdered in her home by a police officer who shot basically because he saw a gun, not address himself. See, like I said, the no-knock warrants where you can just bust in the house without saying, hey, hi, it's just the police. Now, Kenneth, her boyfriend, may assume that it was, some robbers coming to break in his home. And like any citizen, when you have the right to bear arms, was protecting his home and his woman. Well, yeah, she shot one of the police officers, but still, they shot 20 times, striking Breonna, killing her instantly. Her mother, Tamika Palmer, was worried about her daughter catching, the virus, But she died in her home, being shot by police. You're supposed to protect citizens, but you know what? They don't protect us, not us in the black community. Now, right now, the Kentucky the Kentucky Attorney General has already probably put in orders for investigation, and the Louisville police has already doing an internal investigation, which internal investigation don't mean crap. The 3 officers involved in the shooting were reassigned instead of suspended. But they were reassigned, probably doing desk duty, still getting a paycheck. And currently, the Breonna's family have already filed a civil suit. Now, the thing is that the person they were looking for this with no-knock warrant was already busted days prior, before they went into and barged into Breonna's and Keith's home. He was already in police custody. But here's what they're going to do. They're going to try to, like I said, they always do this. They're going to dirty somebody. So they're going to dirty the victim. Because her car was seen in certain drug areas, or, because this was, the yada, 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 yada. See, here's the thing is, she is a medical professional. There's a good chance that she might have been there in that area because somebody was sick, especially you black. And most black people are more comfortable with somebody they know. So just because you're at this area, you're guilty, you're guilty before presumed innocent. or just in case of guilty by association. She may not know this guy. This guy lived on another side of town from her. But I don't know who did not did their research or really they just were so hyped to get a drug bust. Probably they wanted to steal the guy's drugs and his money. There are dirty cops. Don't forget, there are dirty cops. But it's just not right. It's just not fair that this young woman was murdered. 26 years old. A beautiful woman. A daughter. A sister. A lover. She's gone. She contributed more to this society than those 3 cops did. She was helping people who were sick and ailing. She was actually saving lives. But the fact is, they don't care. What's going to happen? Well, there's going to be a trial eventually. They're going to say they have reasonable cause. And I'm putting this, where's the NRA? Yes, NRA, we have a legal citizen who has the right to bear arms. Just like Fernando Castillo, who's sitting in his car, who was shot by a police officer. We told the police officer, I have a gun. I'm going to get my ID and show you that, and this guy scared and killed this man. And whatever money that the Castillo family got out of it, it's not enough. They can't bring back their loved one. And whatever the money that the Tayor family can get, it's not going to bring back their loved ones. The system is broken. And we're not going to really get no justice in the current climate of this country. People are sitting in Washington, D.C. And you got to remember, Kentucky, their senator is Mitch McConnell. And this is the same man said that, well, you got yourself a black president. When the question was asked about reparations, knowing his ancestors and his family gained wealth off the sweat, the blood, and the tears of black people. Now, I'm going to say black people. I'm not going to say African American because I'm not considered American. I'm black. Breonna was a beautiful young girl. She only lived a quarter of a century of her life. She should be a woman with children, a grandmother. She should be buried in the ground when God said, it's time for you to come home, Breonna, but not this soon. Not by violence. Black people, I don't know. We need our own kind of ghostwriter. We need our spirit of vengeance. When innocent blood is spilled. Like Malcolm X said, there's no woman more disrespected than the black woman. There's no woman neglected more than the black woman. This was a quote from her family's attorney, Ben Crumb. Ben Crumb is from my way. I know somebody knows Ben Crumb. And this is a good man. He's involved in the Auburn Avery situation. And I think he's like the new Johnny Cochran, him and Lament. And I hope they get the justice for his family. If it's not criminal justice, civil justice is enough. We'll take that. But it's not. It just won't make up for the loss of this young woman in her life and what she contributed to society. Rest in peace, on Breonna Taylor. We love you. We miss you. God got you. It's your man George Page. Like, subscribe. Don't subscribe. I'm out.